much. My name is Oleru Huda Abason, the State Minister of Defense in charge of Veteran Affairs. I am happy today I'm here at Jinja. Once again, we are preparing now batch 14 of the UPDF officers that are going to retire. The most important thing now here is these officers you see here, they don't fear retirement because they are not the first. It started some time back. Now this is the 14th. And now they are aware that time will come, they have to retire. And now we are here preparing them, and they have accepted the message. But the hope that I'm giving them is that retiring them is not throwing them out. It is just like changing a guard. They were in uniform, they are still going to be active, but out of uniform. They were handling guards. We are now requesting them to go and handle machines, hose, to go for socio-economic transformation. That is what we are telling them, and I'm happy they have accepted that. They are going to join the Ugandans to fight the war against poverty, the war against subsistence farming. They want to join the Ugandans to make them money-generating community. That's the most important thing. They are here. But when they are out there, there are still services the ministry is still prepared to give them. One of them is the legal aid clinic. We have a legal aid clinic under the Directorate of Veteran Affairs that is giving the veterans pro bono services. And indeed, it's doing a very good job. Beginning from issues of getting letters of administration, which is more challenging to these veterans, including the issues of even registering their businesses, helping them in the legal matters when their land has been grabbed. Because you know, they are here. By the time they reach to home, their land has been grabbed. Even their family members and their neighbors, they have grabbed their land, and the clinic, the legal clinic is there to help them. And many other challenges that need a legal brain, that legal clinic is there to offer them that service. And it is for free. That is how we are still following up our veterans, and we help them to handle the challenges they are facing. Two, government has considered the veterans and given them affirmative action under the Food and Feed program. This program, the lead ministry is the Ministry of Agriculture, but other government agencies have been included. So from Ministry of Defense, we have NEC, we have CPW, and we have the veterans that have been given that affirmative action, and they are participating in this program. This program is a very good program that builds their capacity economically, because the ministry has even gone further to give veterans the army land. They write up a memorandum of understanding, they give them the land to use while the land remains for the ministry. They even give them seed capital. They give them money to open the land. They even give them money to buy the fertilizers, to buy the seed. In fact, everything is given. What you need is just the veterans to put the leadership and see how they can utilize these materials that are given them. It's a very good project, and those who have taken it up well are already benefiting. It's a profit-making project that the veterans have benefited from. We have home visit program that we follow our veterans where they are. Those who have problems, those who have mental problems, those who are sick, those who have physical issues, we follow them, we counsel them, and we refer them to medical services where they can get a better medical services. This is what the ministry is still doing for the veterans when they are outside there. We follow them in those programs. The ministry has a referral for these people, medical referral for severe medical challenges that they cannot treat themselves, that are very expensive for them. They come to the ministry refer them to the medical services, they get treatment, and they go home, and it is the ministry that is paying that. So these veterans are not abandoned. they still have many of the services that the ministry is offering. There are many, I cannot mention all of them now, but I can mention this few for you to mention about. Yes, the circles, because it's very important for these veterans to be in a group. Individually, it will be very difficult for government to support you. But when you are in a group, you are easily identified. You know, I talked about the food and feed program. We don't give it to the individual veterans. We give them to the circles. You come in a group, you form yourself, we train you, then we give you that support. Not only the food and feed. Under Imyoga, the veterans have also been considered they have been given affirmative action. They are one of the 18 groups that are benefiting from Imyoga program. So all that one is done through groups. And when you form the circles, that is the basis of that can bring you down. And I have also told them, being in a group is a one way of fighting loneliness. You know, these people, all their life, they have been in a group. So when they go home, they will be isolated. Even their community members don't own them because they have not been with them. So in that locality, if they come together, they work, they share their experience, they plan how they are going to begin the new life, what business they are doing. They advise themselves each other. They will not even get into losses. I told them, let them be careful with the resources that we are going to give them, because when we retire them, we give them their gratuity, we give them pension. But the economy are outside there. Those who claim they are wise, they will come up with very many business ideas which are not profitable. But when they are there together, they say ideas. As you know, somebody had come to me, they said, no, you go careful. We need to, because, so that they will not lose their money. And really, the benefits of being in a circle are so many and innumerous. Yeah. Some of them, they had that attitude that retirement looked a bit like a punishment for them, because when you are here as an army, there are so many things, there are so many services that you get from government, including dressing. The uniform they are putting on is for free. The food you are eating on is for free. The houses, even if they are not better, the Mama Ingia Polos and this other, almost all these you get them for free. The medical, it's for free. Your children go for school at a subsidized price. When they're in our army schools, in fact, they're studying for free. So when now time comes that you retire, you look at all these services that you have been getting. You feel that why should I leave this and where should I go? Where am I going to start? That's why they are looking at it like a punishment. But the good thing with this training, with the preparation, that mindset is going out. They have accepted that they are going to open a new chapter. And I told them it's a way of closing the cycle. It's just completing the cycle. You cannot start something and you just leave it there. You finish it. You joined the army, you have worked, now you retire. So that you finish that cycle and you also begin another process, which most of them have accepted, and we shall continue to support them, give them a backup, do the counseling. We will not leave them alone until